Welcome to the 1 hour at Bathurst this week. I'm going to focus on Moneyman, TC and Tag. A few incidents between them. So that all happened in the first lap, I believe. Got Cyrilly and Miller on front row. Holden, Tag, Luke, then Moneyman in 6. So Moneyman tags Tag. Sends him around, easing up to redress and gets hit by others. So D-Mock's gone, Beast is gone, Moneyman's gone as well. Tag comes through and T-bones the front of Moneyman's car. D-Mock, one of the innocent standby passerbys, as is Beast. All wearing some damage. Then up in 9th we've got Old Fart and Athena, TC, Mad Maxwell, Jeffrey, Miller, Holden in 3, Luke in 2, Shirley in 1. So we'll stay on Moneyman and Tag, see what happens with these guys. Both sporting some damage. Davo front and back. Tag in the front. Beast on the rear. So they've caught up to Beast pretty quickly here. So Beast on mediums. Tag on softs. Likewise for Mad Max, Moneyman. So very unusual to have that sort of impact at the start of the race, of a HTR race. TC's gone off here. Trying to get back on track. Tag collects him. Moneyman's collected him. Beast has got hold of Moneyman as well. D-Mock's further back here. All sorts of chaos. So TC damage front and back. Tag comes into the pits as well. Moneyman's in as well. Beast has decided, buggy, I'm going on. D-Mock's in as well. Overshot the pit a little bit there. So very interesting start to the race. Anyway, Luke's got up past Cyrilly. Cyrilly's on hards, Luke's on the softs. Holden pushing on here, he's on the softs as well, keen to get going. Miller's on the mediums. So with the HTR Manufacturers Cup Series on a Sunday, the Bathurst race is now on a Saturday afternoon. About 5:30, 6 o'clock I believe the lobby opens. So if you're keen on having a run with these guys, make yourself known prior to that event. Holden's elected to give Cyrilly a push here. So Jeffrey also on softs here in P5. Mad Maxwell running the mediums. Old Fart on the hards. And Athena, new player to the 1 hour this week. Running around the M6 on the hard tyres. Another Kiwi player. Beast has decided to live with the damage. Tag swapped over to the hard tyres, likewise Moneyman and TC. So D-Mock in catch-up mode, he's been in pits as well on mediums now. So Luke's quickest lap, 2:04.9. Holden's got past Shirley. So the top six really got away from the rest of the field as we get back into the drivers on the hard, so very different strategies. Old Fart with a bit of damage in front of their car. Tag and Moneyman following each other, a little bit of distance this time between them. So Holden's made the big move here, he's got past Luke. Just run a little bit wide there. So Holden's put down a quick slap, 2:03.851. Really on a charge in this Hurricane. So Miller's past Shirley now. Jeffrey the next one, potentially to line up a pass. Old Fart persisting with a little bit of damage he's got. Also on the hards. Old Beast really struggling with his car here. Got damage front and back now. A different strategy for the last four cars. Be interesting to see how that plays out towards the end of the race. So Holden building on his gap here now. Mad Maxwell catching up to the back of Jeffrey here. Jeffrey, you can see the back of Shirley Miller's car, as will Maxwell. Jeffrey 206.2, Mad Maxwell marginally quicker, probably just dropped off along pit straight there. It's still holding down P7, knocking out laps around the 210, 212 mark. Old Fart behind, a little bit more consistent 211s. Money Man's caught up to tag again. Circulating well on the hards, 206s. 2C around 206, 207. D-Mock on the mediums, travelling a bit quicker, 205s, 204s. So if I was tag, I'd be a bit nervous with Money Man after the history at the start of this race. In all seriousness, both very good drivers. Just one of those freaky things that happens. Just as Money Man looked like he was catching, tag looks like he's got a bit quicker over this part of the track. Both in the Lexus. Old Fart still following Anathena around. So Mad Maxwell's got by Jeffrey while we're away. Certainly still tailing Miller, tailing Luke. So they got a little bit closer to Luke here. Holden's just opening up the gap here, consistent in the 204s. Certainly moving quite well on the hards. Jeffrey will be managing his tyres here as well as fuel. So there'll be pit stops coming soon. Old Fart's got past Anathema. Pretty daunting racing against these guys. First time up. They're just trying to get through the race unscathed. So we'll jump forward now to the safety car period. So lap 15 now. So Shirley in front on softs, Luke on mediums, Miller in third on softs, Jeffrey in 4 on mediums, Holden on mediums in P5, P6 for Maxwell on the hards. Old Fart on mediums, 7, Moneyman 8 mediums, Tag mediums, Beast on softs in P10, Anathema on the hards, P11, P12 for TC on the mediums, pulling out for an early pass, and DMOC on the mediums. TC gets the move done. Beast with some early damage on the front. There's been a little bit of a rear end there somewhere. Can't see any damage on anyone else's car. TC looking pretty racy here as well. Moneyman lining up for a move here on Mad Maxwell. Takes over P6. Jeffrey ahead, close to Holden here. Close to Miller. Surely up front on softs will be hard to rein in. Although there's probably another 10 laps in this, so there's going to be another pit stop required before the end of the race. So Surely was quickest prior to the pace car period at 2:03.427. Closing in on the back of Jeffrey's car here. So you can see Moneyman was at the back of the grid after incident filled first lap. Pace car has a bit of strategy, and pace has brought them back up into contention. Still with 10 laps to go though. Comes off that corner well. Mad Maxwell got a gaggle of cars behind him here. Old Fart and Tag. TC's mixed up there. Mad Maxwell pulls in. TC showing some good speed here. DMOC's up with this battle as well. So TC on mediums, so's Tag. An Old Fart. DMOC the same. So Anathema on the hards. It's dropped back a little bit already. Oh, a bit loose there. Lucky not to smack the wall. So Mad Max while in the pits, just getting a top up of fuel. Comes back out on the softs. Full tank of fuel. Cyril, he's bolted. The rest of the field just getting through Forest Elbow now. Luke still holding down P2 ahead of Miller. So Miller being on the softs, you would think would potentially reel him in here. Moneyman's on a bit of a fly here. He's really caught up or catching the next pack. Holden, Miller and Luke. His best lap at 2:04. The superhuman in P1, Cyril at 2:02.887. And this is a bop race. So it just gives you an indication of how good that time is. Or any of the times really. TC is still shadowing tag here. Oh, he's gone wide though. Just drops off. But he's just not getting the speed out of the NXX around Bathurst. So we'll see what Mad Maxwell's lap time is like next time around after doing his out lap. Very hard for Cyril to see anyone in his rear vision mirror, given the gap he's got. So coming into the pits, probably got another set of softs, I would think, if he's done the other two compounds. So Luke's doing well on the medium, starting to drive away. Miller's softs will start to wearing out. Surely comes out back in P10. Oh, he's running on mediums, so it must be his final tyre to get home. So he's got enough fuel on board to do so. Anathema comes into the pits. Beast goes by. Mad Maxwell 2:04.38. It's not a bad lap. So Anathema back out of the pits. Now on softs, final run home for them. Probably 6-7 laps to go. So it'd be interesting to see whether Luke's swaps tyres or he just takes on fuel. I suspect Miller will come in this time, if not it'll be certainly next time around. So he's in. Holden continues on. Moneyman up to fourth here. Sorry, third. Jeffrey up to fourth here. The short shifting starting to happen here. Some of those guys will make the fuel last. Dumoc's very low. I think he's going to have to stop. Likewise TC. Shirley's on the charge up now. He's got the tyre and the fuel to be able to go hard at it. Old TC very loose. Made the pass pretty easy for Surly in the end. TC's going to have to be in for fuel. He's just been to the pits, comes out on the mediums. Luke's in, Holden goes on, Moneyman comes in. Thought he might have stayed out, so surprised by that. Jeffrey stays out, tags out. Old Fart in, Demock in also. So Selly's going to jump a few of these positions from 8th. Jumps himself back up to 4th. Moneyman's out in 5th. Luke out in 6th just as Miller arrives. He'll take that spot back off him. Luke on the softs, so he'll be quick now. Mad Maxwell comes round as Demock and Old Fart come out of the pits. So Old Fart, Demock slot in front of Mad Maxwell. TC in 11th and Athema 12 and Beast, final car also on Mountain Straight. So Holden's going to be in this time. Potentially could run the risk and stay on the tyres, just take fuel on, minimise time in the pits. Jeffrey's in also. Tag goes through. So Jeffrey a bit healthier on fuel, 20% versus Holden on 3. Shirley now up to P2. Clocking in the low 203s. Moneyman comes around into third position, followed by Miller and Luke. Luke gets P4 back, Miller back to 5. Jeffrey, fresh set of softs. Holden also fresh on softs. Dumont, Mad Maxwell back to 9th now. Old Fart and TC. Anathema and Beast. Coming up to the end of lap 23, sees Tag in front. Tag elects to come in for a little bit of fuel. So with only a couple of laps to go, Shirley's back into P1. Moneyman climbs himself into 2 after a rather eventful start to the race. Luke's up to 3, Miller 4. Tag's now come out of the pits, fresh set of tyres, into P5, ahead of Jeffrey and Holden. Holden really pushing on here. Surprised the Hurricanes is quick around Bathurst. I didn't think it would handle around through the S's and the dippers, but Holden making it look relatively easy. Holden's down the inside here. Can he make it stick? No, he's got to go in for some slipstream. Pop out here again. Oh, Holden loose on the grass there. Lucky to keep pointed in the forward direction. So TC shadowing Mad Maxwell here. Mad Maxwell's tyres pretty low. TC got the tyre advantage here. Lights coming on, so we're going to go into darkness. TC up the inside nicely. Bit of contact, but not much in it. Oldfart and D-Mock moving up here. Mad Maxwell's probably the most compromised on tyres at the moment. Oldfart runs wide. D-Mock takes that spot. Anathema into the pits. Beast will come through and take that 12th spot. Surely he'll just be backing off a little bit. Moneyman, look at that lap time, 2:02.448, followed up by a 2:02.480. Pushing hard. So his fuel's just under a quarter. Certainly slightly better on fuel. Luke's starting to get low on the fuel with Miller behind. It's a little bit better off. Tag followed by Jeffrey. Holden's caught up again. Holden's got a great run off that corner there. Probably one of the better cars, tyres and fuel wise. Jeffrey's got the inside line though, it's going to make it hard. Both giving each other room. Holden goes around the outside. So Dermot catching up to the back of TC here. Oldfart catching up to Mad Maxwell. Mad Maxwell's tyres really hurting. Beast just coming onto Mountain Straight now. Anathema there now as well. See Moneyman in the background there with Surly. .204.2 that time. Another 2:03 this time for Moneyman. So he picked up a second on Surly. .206 for Miller, 2:05 for Tag and Holden. Jeffrey's dropped to a 2:07. Old Luke's in big conservation mode, a 2:17 lap for him. He's gone back to 7th. TC's travelling well, 2:05. D-Mock behind him, shade under 2:05. Mad Maxwell's forced to come into the pits. Beast will make it home. So, Anathema low on fuel here as well. So I'm tipping this is the last lap. We'll go on board, see what's going on. The short shifting here from Surly. So we're out of time now for the race, so it's a 1 hour timed race. We're in Moneyman's car, also very low on fuel. Shirley's just skipped away a little bit here now. So a fine win by Shirley. Equally fine second spot for Moneyman given the dramas at the start of the race. Miller gets in for 3. Also a great finish by Tag, also with the same drama as the start of the race for a P4, with a fast finishing Holden behind him. Jeffrey gets P6. Luke slimped home into P7. TC still holding down 8th here. Just running the wheel up on the grass there. It's a good P8 for TC. P9 for D-Mock. Old Fart home for 10th. And Maxwell had to dip into the pits for another bit of fuel to make this final lap. So he gets P11. Beast very low on fuel, gets home for 12th. And Anathema a lap down, final spot in 13. So thanks for watching. Please throw a like down, sub if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time.